Hey, what's up, guys? Alright, so we're gonna do this reaction video on, what's it called? An astronomer response to flat earth theory. Now, if you don't know out there, there's a conspiracy theory that the earth is really flat. That, scientists, NASA, the government's been lying the whole time. And really, it's flat. And anytime you go out into space or any of that, that's all just simulation and videos of fake green screens. And for example, the moon landing wasn't real. And now, over the time of my life, studying different conspiracies, talking to different people, a good majority of flat earthers, it's not necessarily that they believe that the earth is flat. It's just they don't believe any plausible explanation upon what is put forth by scientists or NASA or any government type of facility, due to the fact that the government has lied or done so many experiments, things out there, MK Ultra, mind control experiments, etc., and has lied to us over many years, when in actuality they have known the truth. And instead of coming out with the truth, they'll push forth this agenda, they'll put forth this misinformation, they'll do certain things to cause people from looking into it, from putting it out, dissuade them from talking, etc. So videos like this are very interesting on both sides, as a conspiracy theorist and as a person that's not a conspiracy theorist looking into that type of realm. And so we're going to watch this, we're going to react, we're going to see what it's about. And yeah, I hope you'll come along for the journey. Be sure to like, subscribe, share this video. Let's get into it.
I'm Dr. Stuart Clark. I'm an astronomer and I'm the author of The Unknown Universe. It's so clearly obvious that the world isn't flat. We see when ships leave the harbour, you can see as they gradually disappear below the horizon. You can see if you go up onto a tall tower or a hill and you see more over the horizon. All our physics is constructed now. The physics of orbits, actually things going around the Earth, is all constructed with three-dimensional spherical world. And the pictures from space show our world as a globe.
See that curve?
Somehow, yeah, there are some
They'll
people
say
that
that's
still seem
not
to believe
real. That's
that the Earth
simulation.
is flat. So as human beings, we love stories, because stories make sense of our lives, of our world. They endow it with meaning and they can be understandable. Science is a way of constructing what we hope is a true story, something that is demonstrably true through experiment. But as we see throughout the ages, the prevailing scientific theories of the day can be overturned as we move to more precise understanding of the universe around us. And generally speaking, those become more complicated. So there is a tendency.
See, that's one thing people will point out or use as their reasoning to say that the earth is flat, is anytime that you look up images of the earth, they're all computer generated. They're satellite images from this area, this area, this area, all compartmentalized, I can't even say a word, I'm not even gonna try. Put together in a certain way to make the image a bigger image. Now they're, I don't know, for the most part, when you look up the Earth, when you look into things, yeah, that is the case. It's just very interesting. You know, there is no actual real image of the Earth. It's all satellite imagery put together, just like the image of the black hole that we saw. That was a bunch of satellites or telescopes, images put together so that we could see it. But you're not actually seeing it, you're seeing the computer generated image of what it's seeing. It's interesting.
For people to reject that reality, the science.
If I'm wrong with that, put it in the comments.
And just fall back on comfortable myths, things that make them feel at home, things that make them much happier, that they know what's going on. Maybe this obsession with flat Earth, the flat Earth is.
Well, see, flat Earth theory first initially came out, I believe, was back when Christopher Columbus sailed the seven seas type thing, and he was trying to prove that the Earth wasn't flat. I believe that was his whole concept or idea, what I was taught, of why he decided to sail, and then he ended up discovering America, but I come to find out that's not what actually happened. But that was the story that was told.
Is one of those, or maybe they're just people who are just contrarian. I don't know. It's one of those things that I find so difficult to get my head around. I really do. My own pet theory is that they're just doing it for comic effect, just to see how far they can push it.
A meme.
Imagine for a moment that
enough people believe in it, something becomes an actuality.
Well, how much thickness does it then have? These are the kind of questions you'd have to ask. Okay, you've got an edge. Well, would things fall off the edge? Well, how do you generate gravity to make the things fall? What is it that's actually causing the gravity to make things fall off the end? A flat surface is fairly unstable to the other forces. It would be flexible and moved around. It's hard to even begin actually to talk about what a flat Earth would be like, because it's just so impossible.
Yeah, but majority of things that are impossible become a reality. It just takes different notions or different things to make it true. Enough people, like I was saying. Well, anyways, I hope you like that. I find that very interesting. Different perspective, different people's opinions upon scientific things, because we have so much information, so many things that point out to it being this one way. But there's people out there that get enough people to believe into something, it becomes an actuality sometimes. Now, I'm not saying that the Earth is going to become flat one day, but the notion that one person can conjure up an idea that the Earth is flat and then pass it to this person and pass it to this person, and enough people believe into it that it's an actual big enough theory that people around the world are picking up on it, that's really interesting. So yeah, as always, much love. Peace out. Be sure to like, subscribe. I'll be doing these more often. If you got a video you want to see me react on, go ahead and comment it. Let me know how you like the format, the audio, any tips, suggestions. I'd appreciate it. Much love. Peace out. It's Kaotic TV.